Twitch chat open on my phone. At some point I've got to do like a Heaven on High run and get to floor 100. I've never done the Heaven on High runs before.
I would be willing to join.
Cool. Oh, right, good. The emote only has just been turned off. Great. Thank you, Saribot. This is nice. This is like lo-fi Metroid music. Respond to the thing, or is it just that class is Luigi? Okay.
Yeah, and it's a shame because he can actually join for this.
Yeah. It looks like, well, I probably don't want to do the blue mage thing yet then, because I would rather not do it with a bunch of randoms. It's because
fair.
Yeah, it looks like one of those sorts of things that's very requires a fair bit of focus, and yeah. Anyway, what's my Wondrous Tales looking like? Second coil of Bahamut turn 4. Lol. Could queue up for Alliance raids and see if we get Circus Tower, because that's in my Wondrous Tales and it would give us some tomes.
Yeah, actually we can guarantee that.
Oh, cool. Alright then, I will go as, wait, what's the adventurer need? Oh, it is actually DPS. Okay, I'm gonna go Red Mage then.
Less than 5 minutes.
I just hope that it isn't World of Darkness. I can actually force my item level down low enough to guarantee that we wouldn't get it, but... Oh, hold on. I need to actually switch the stream over. There we go. Oh, so I think I told Young about this, but I haven't mentioned it on any other like chats, but Xavi opened up his like Patreon rewards for this month. Because he has like a glutton tier, which is the one where you can get like a monthly like flat colored sketch request from him. He hasn't been doing it for a while, his like burnout and a bunch of other reasons, but yeah, he's started doing it again this month, so I'm gonna get him to draw Sylvan.
Hey, that's awesome.
So yeah, I was the reason I delayed my stream to today instead of yesterday was because I was watching Kat work on my character design commission. He was like wanting to get some progress on it and wanted to have like instant feedback sort of thing, so yeah.
Was he... were they sharing it with you?
Yeah, it was like streaming it. It's streaming it in like in like VC on a different server.
Got it.
I can actually show you the progress on it if you want. It's just that it's he was working on the naughty stuff last night, so yeah, up to you. Okay. I'll send the meme one. I can
hear in your voice that it was looking good, so
I'm gonna send you the meme one. Where is it? There you go. Like, so he's going to replace that stock image of the person with like an actual silhouette, but yeah, the idea is just to have the demonstration of of like size difference for the character. It's something I see a fair bit
Nice
on
to
like
meet you,
Russians. But yes, very, very excited for how this is turning out so far. I really like the gradients that he's got going with like the bluish, like indigo color to like the more purpley sort of thing on like the arms and stuff. It's really good.
Yeah, I like that it's very subtle, but it's very visible.
So like the idea of the character is that it's kind of like, I think I'm going for like, my Sona is bald. My Sona is always bald. Anyway, the idea was that I'm going for like he's not so much interdimensional, but kind of like a primordial entity from like that's from between dimensions. But like beings from that sort of thing are more kind of like just slimes or amoebas. They aren't really normally they aren't really sentient and or cannot survive outside of that area for very long. But because he kind of like has been fused with a mechanical endoskeleton that allows him to feed off of electricity, he's able to survive outside of like in regular dimensional spaces sort of thing. And the reason he looks like a mind flayer is because that technology came from like a race that's like that sort of thing.
Cool. No, mind flayers have always been an interesting creature that I really like looking into.
It's an interesting design, like the whole Cthulhu-esque thing. I'm talking about a character design that someone's working on for me, Ali. Basically it's a character that looks like an illithid or a mind flayer from D&D, but is kind of more like a slime sort of thing. So, yeah. Yeah, that's what the tail is. That's kind of like got essentially a plug on it that he can adapt to fit any sort of like electrical outlet and like siphon energy off of to feed, basically.
I really like the pattern on the back.
Yeah, I really like the whole like circuit board pattern that's going on, and I think Cat's done a really good job with it. He was having some issues though, because he felt like if he kept trying to add more to that bit, that it would look like he was saying it would look like the fucking Venom symbol. It's just like, But yeah, I think he's done really good.
What they mean.
Yeah, because every time he tried to add like another like pair of traces near that big golden section in the middle there, it was just start looking like a spider, and it was just like, yeah. But yeah, I think I've pinned his height, like his default height, to be around 10'6", which is like 320 centimeters. Hence why Steve is like only at like waist height. Wait, am I still... Oh no, I am marked as online. I thought I'd been like appearing offline this whole time. For a minute there. But how's your Genshining going, Ellie? What are my other things? Alright, I'm gonna keep an eye on. Yakko Cub is cute. It's just a little white tiger. It's so cute.
Love it.
You looked up Mind Flayer. You thought you were talking about one of the Stranger Things. I don't know. You got Tortellini. Now time to save for the Geotwinks. I've been hearing rumors that 2.3 is going to be a very geo-heavy banner or like a patch. Well, we already know that it is. Hmm?
Pet. Sorry, continue.
Yeah. Like, because we know for a fact that we're getting both Goro and Ito, because they've already revealed them. So, yeah. A funny trend that I've noticed, actually. If you look at all of the Electro characters that have been added to the game, they are all girls except for Razor. And then you look at the Geo characters, and they're all guys except for Noelle. Oh wait, Ningguang's Geo as well. Fuck. Well, sorry. Never mind.
I was about to say maybe it's because they're rock hard, but
and Lumine. Well, you can't. I don't count the Traveler because the Traveler can change elements on the fly. They're basically everything. But yeah, it's like Geo at the moment is very disproportionately male, and like in fact I think most of the male characters in the game are like the greatest percentage of them are actually Geo. Traveler is protagonist element basically. They are the avatar. They can control all the elements. I mean, they literally did that in the fucking cutscene where you fight Tartaglia, where you fucking switch between, where they like are trying to hold back his blade with Animo, and then they kind of like send some Geo rocks out at him. So it's kind of, they're hinting at it that eventually you'll be able to control all elements simultaneously, even if it is only just in cutscenes. Rumors about Dendro being finished? That would be nice. Like, it's a given that it's going to have to be finished before Sumuru comes out, because it's like, they just have to. They can't introduce the Dendro region without the Dendro element being ready, so it's... There's like a time limit on how long it can be before Dendro actually comes out. Wouldn't it be interesting if Dendro has like an amping reaction like Melt or vaporize, but it's an amping reaction with electro. That would change the meta, wouldn't it, if electro finally had an amping reaction? Stun? The name of that effect that happens when you pass an electrical current through wood? I know that there's there's like a name for it. Just a sec. Burning. Fractal Lichtenberg? No, that's probably too complicated of a name. Apparently it's called fractal burning. So if you combined like Dendro with Electro, you could get like fractalize or something. Is that a word? Fractalize? Fractalize. Yeah, it is. It's it is actually a real word, fractalize. People usually associate nettles with electricity for some reason, so you came up with stun. I mean, yeah, stinging nettles have that sort of numbing feeling. Maybe Dendro and Hydro is increased healing. That would be kind of interesting if there was like a reaction that produced a buff of some sort or a healing effect. Dendro and Hydro would kind of make sense to use that reaction with. I would imagine that it would probably be something like, they would probably call it like overgrowth or something. And we already know what Pyro's reaction is because that's already in game. It's burning. So that only leaves Cryo as the other reaction, and that could probably be actually, I wouldn't know what to do with Cryo and Dendro, to be honest. How I know, brittle. Like, because if like plants get too cold, like they end up becoming easier to break. Like their stems and stuff can snap, sort of thing. So you could have like a brittle reaction with Cryo or and Dendro, which kind of like increases just general damage taken or something. Kind of just like a more generalized version of Superconduct, like a defense shred instead of a specific resistance shred, but not as high percentage. So then that would give it a pretty decent range of effects. You would have an amping reaction on Electro, the damage over time effect on Pyro. You have a support effect with Hydro, and a debuff effect on Cryo. That would be an interesting one. And then, of course, we already know that Animo and Geo are going to be swirl and crystallize. They're not going to change the way that they function just for Dendro, I would think.
They started early, so only like half of us have the buff.
But yeah, that sucks. So yeah, so the that's my predictions for Dendro reactions. Animo, swirl, Geo, crystallize, Pyro, burning. Those are the ones that are pretty much given. Then Cryo is brittle. Electro is it is fractalize, and Hydro, yeah, something like overgrowth or something. I guess you could also like change overgrowth to bloom or something to have it be a shorter name. That because I think fractalize is probably too long. Then again, the reaction between Cryo and Electro is superconduct, so I mean that's not that bad. But I guess it's also a case of it's too similar to crystallize in naming, so they might not want to go that route. If I'm right about the reaction types. Like, I have no idea how it's actually going to work. I'm just guessing and like speculating. Probably gonna tweet about it actually. Because honestly, I think that's probably why people don't like Electro all that much right now, because they feel like its reactions aren't that good. And it's, yeah, just because all of their reactions are transformative. And in the case of Superconduct, it's not, the reaction isn't really doing damage, all it does is it's a physical defense shred. So it's only really useful in physical teams. So, and yeah, Overload is a bit janky because of the fact it sends enemies flying. And Electrocharge is okay. It's just that it doesn't do a great deal of damage, but the trade-off is that it's stunning enemies. Like that's why I don't think that you would get stun on Dendro plus Electro, because we already have that with Hydro plus Electro in the form of Electrocharge. Changing gears a second. Oh wait, I've gone to the wrong team. Whoops.
Yeah, and I was tanking this one.
Where was I going? I was gonna say, I've watched Larry Zor's like breakdown of Sage, since he goes into a fair amount of detail. I feel like he had more time to do stuff, or like get footage. Well, actually, I know he did, because apparently Shen had issues getting set up at one point. Something about the German keyboard. But yeah. There's one skill that I haven't seen that was like shown off in the in like the benchmark trailer. In it's one of the skills that Alphino uses, where the Noeliths kind of look like they're spinning around the enemy and shooting at them constantly. And it kind of like, it's like the in-game rendition of the thing that he does during the reveal trailer. I think that skill is Toxicon 1, because yeah, you know, that skill upgrades to Toxicon 2, and then it has those, it's like bigger lasers sort of thing. So I wouldn't be surprised if it turns out that Toxicon 1 is what Alphino is using in the benchmark, since we haven't seen any other skill that uses it, and the like Mediator influencers didn't have access to content that was low enough level for them to be able to see what Toxicon 1 looked like.
It's very likely, given how similar it is to Toxicon 2. So hopefully we get to see that.
Yeah, and if there was another skill that was like, if it was like supposed to be a single target version of like an Adder Sting ability, someone would have talked about it from the Mediator, and no one has mentioned a skill like that. It seems that Toxicon is the only spender for Adder Stings. Hide behind a thing. Like, out of all of the healers, it's Sage is by like a mile is the most mobile out of all of them. It's actually like really cool, because like even their like basic heals, when they Eucrasia them, they become instant cast, so they can just move around. And when they use, I'm just going to call it Pepsi, because I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce it, but yeah, Pepsi, the one that like sacrifices the shield and creates healing, like their version of emergency tactics is also an instant cast ability. So they have as far as I'm aware, like the only real ability that they don't have that they would have to stop to move for was if they need to use non-enhanced versions of their heals, or if they need to cast Dosis, since the like Eucrasia version is a dot that doesn't actually do direct damage. The FNAF lore? What? You're gonna talk about the FNAF lore. Oh dear. Yes, FNAF is a big kettle of worms, isn't it? Or can of worms, rather. So, yeah, all of the fucking, like... Because then, like, Phlegma and, like, Toxicon, all of their... most of their other damaging abilities are instant cast as well. So... does kind of set a bit of an odd expectation for what maybe the content is going to be like in Endwalker if Sage is so mobile, but then none of the other healers have that degree of mobility, so it maybe not. Maybe like Sage is just kind of like an outlier in that respect. Here's a question for you, Noi. Which of the 4 healers do you think is going to be like the meta combination for like endgame stuff in Endwalker?
Ooh, for progression, I feel like it'll be Scholar and White Mage. However, once they got the strats down, it might go back to Astro, and since they are purely healing, maybe Sage, but I don't know. I feel like Scholar might still stand strong. since they're getting their shields very buffed. Like,
it's not so
they're
much that
getting-
their shields are getting buffed, they're being brought onto the same level as what Sage's potencies are. Because Sage has the same, like, percentage well, actually, Sage's Prognosis Eucrasia has only a potency of 100, whereas Sucker is like 200. The difference is that Eucrasia Prognosis is like 320% barrier, and Sucker is like 100 and something.
Yeah. Hold on.
But
yeah, I absolutely don't know, but I feel like.
Go ahead.
But I feel like Astro's definitely gonna be there.
Yeah, I think you're kind of like half right. I think for Prog, I think it's gonna be White Mage and Sage, because I think Sage has more tools available to it, and also Sage is far more mobile. Sage has more regens as well than Scholar does. So, in comparison, Sage has more healing capability than Scholar does, but it doesn't have, like, damage utility, and it doesn't have the movement speed thing, so it doesn't have Expedient, and it doesn't have anything like Change Stratagem. And White Mage, of course, is, like, still very pure healery. However, Sage is kind of also similar to White Mage in that it's very selfish as a healer. It has the most DPS out of any of the healers, like DPS skills, I mean. Where it's like... And the way Sage is designed is that they are supposed to be doing damage more because that's how they heal through Cardia. So I actually think that for Prog, White Mage and Sage, because it's the highest combination of healing potency, but depending on how much Sage's personal DPS is, the, like, clearing meta might actually be Astro and Sage, because it might be a case of that Sage's personal DPS outweighs the benefit of Scholar's Chain Stratagem. Kind of like how at the moment, White Mage is actually very viable because of how selfish they are DPS-wise. They do so much damage that they can compete with Astro still in the meta currently. But I think that in Endwalker, because of how Sage seems to be taking that role, I think it's going to swap over to Astro and Sage as, like,
Sage.
the clearing meta. Yeah.
Yeah, it just might. We'll have to wait and see, since potencies might be readjusted
Yeah.
all over the place again.
Yeah, there's that potential, of course. Example how there's a character whose only purpose is to deactivate your oxygen tanks and you make your screen go back so you get your game ruined without dying. Which FNAF game is this? I don't remember anything about oxygen tanks. Well, we've done our alliance raids now. I also kind of want to look through what I can do as my Wondrous Tales, so... You up for me just queuing us directly into Circus Tower?
Sure.
Sister Location? I don't think I actually watched much gameplay of Sister Location. I just know that someone gets scooped. Based off of what I can tell of the DPS at the moment, it seems that Reaper is kind of, in terms of, like, the role that they fill in a party, they're very similar to Samurai. They seem to be a very selfish DPS. They don't have that much in the way of like group utility. Like, because I think one of the debuffs that they can inflict on an enemy only affects their DPS, not the whole team's. One of the buffs that they put on the team is kind of like, it just helps them. It doesn't, I don't think it actually does much for the team. But then I think they do have something that reduces like damage that the rest of the team takes. But they don't have anything like Litany that Dragoon has or anything like that. Well, they definitely don't have anything like Drake Attack. I mean, that whole thing with their shroud, like the Lemure shroud, is that being such a fast like burst of damage. It does definitely feel like they're meant to be similar to Samurai in terms of just being big damage. Sorry, what were you gonna say?
No, I'm just gonna read some of the tooltips and info revealed again so that I can get more context again, because I don't really remember much of it. Here it is. Here's one of the utilities. Arcane Crest. Oop. Crest of Time borrowed to self, creating a barrier that nullifies damage totaling 10% of your maximum HP. Grants Crest of Time return to self and all nearby party members within a radius of 15 yalms when barrier is absorbed. It applies a regen of 100 potency for 15 seconds to everyone around it.
Wait, a regen? They have healing?
Yep.
Oh, dang. That's actually kind of cool. That must have a fairly long cooldown.
It is 30 seconds.
Wait, it has 50% uptime? Jesus. That's actually pretty good.
And there's also, what was it called? Additional effect increases soul gauge. No, I'll read it as soon as. Your scholar. Got it.
Ultimate Custom Night, which has 50 enemies, 58 if you count secret ones. Again, I haven't really watched a lot of it. I just know that Ultimate Custom Night is like absolutely insane with how much shit that you have to do to survive in it if you have everything turned on. Your record with all on is 39.1 seconds. Oh my god.
Nice. All 3 seals with other rear draw. That feels nice whenever you get it, but it doesn't happen very often.
I think another reason why I'm particularly interested in Reaper is that it's like, apparently it literally only has like 2 positionals. And from what I can understand of the rotation, they're kind of spaced out, so you don't have to be using them in like rapid succession. And so it gives me it gives you a lot of flexibility on Reaper with your positioning, because you don't always have to be like hugging the ass of the enemy for your positionals, because you're not always expected to be using them quite quickly. Whereas like with Dragoon, their positionals are like back to back. And with one of them, or with like one of their combos, it's like 3 positionals in a row, and you have to alternate between rear, flank, rear sort of thing, and I can never remember to do it properly. It's like positionals are hard for me to keep up with. Like that's why I don't play Monk very often, because it's so reliant on positionals.
Yeah, it does require some concentration.
Like even when I've been playing Dragoon, because I played it in Zadnor a little bit earlier, I was just looking at my hotbar most of the time. I wasn't really looking at what's going on in the fight, which is not how I play like Red Mage or healers, to be honest.
Look, a belt.
Oh, another question for you. What do you think of the animations for Sage? Like, sound effects, I like them. Just like the animations themselves, what do you think?
The effects for the attacks are beautiful. And I love how they look and how they glisten, and basically I have no complaints about them, but the Sage itself, what the Sage is doing with their movement feels a little stiff. But I do like it. It's just, I feel like it could be better.
Thank you so much for the 12 months, Kitty. How are you doing?
Oh, hi.
Yeah, it's I know what you mean. Like the sound effects are really good for Sage, and so is the visual effects are really cool too. It does feel appropriate based off of how it's supposed to be, kind of like a not as much pure magic, but kind of like a mix between magic and technology in a way, kind of like a magical sci-fi doctor sort of thing.
Yes.
But yeah, like, I think because of the fact that the way that the class is set up, in how it's more like they're controlling the Noelists to do most of the work for them, it kind of feels like that the Sage themselves is kind of feels like they're not really doing as much, because they're kind of, it's more like the Noelists are the star of the show rather than the Sage themselves. I guess that does kind of make sense, because they described it as that what the Sage is doing is they're channeling their aether into the Noelists and controlling them that way. So like, I guess their movements are more because it necessary to control them. Yeah. Kind of like I don't want to say like puppeteer, because that's actually another class that could be a thing in the future, but it's kind of like that. You're farming for your final note in boss yet? Oh, which one is it? I still need to get the ones from the from Southern Front. but it's tombstone farming at the moment. Plus a little bit of Wondrous Tales. I will say this about Reaper's animations though, they are so good. It's just like, holy shit, man. Reaper's animations are like, I think Shen like described it very well, where it's like, this is the closest we're gonna get to like Bloodborne aesthetic in the game, and it's just like, yeah, very good. The Pyromancer dude? Ah, okay. That one sucks because it takes forever for the Fate Chain to spawn. Is it one of the ones that I have already? Can I check in here? Duty, collection, field record, yeah. Yeah, I think Sartor might be one of the ones I'm missing. It's number 14. Yeah, Sartor is one of the ones I'm missing too. Fuck. You're doing some commerce in Warframe to see if you can get a Loki Prime, which is not easy, by the way. Yeah, I think one of the primes that I have is Rhino Prime. I actually bought that one when it was like on Prime Access. Like years ago when I actually still played that game. Like, Rhino is still my favorite Warframe to this day, even though there's like a lot of other good ones out there. Totally not
biased.
Not biased because of like mostly Dullahan, you know, but
he is beautiful, he is mine, I love him. Also my favorite. Even to this day. I am frozen.
it is a very like friendly Warframe to play because of how tanky it is. You're also crafting Nidus Prime, also known as that gold thing that looks like it has cancer. Okay. Warframe, you've dumped a lot of money into that game. I don't know how much money I've spent on it. Honestly, it's probably less than like any other game that I've played recently. I'm pretty sure I've spent more on like PSO2 than I did on Warframe. That's not a good thing. Then I look at how much money I've spent in over the years in like fucking Guild Wars 2 and now that's painful to look at, especially since I don't play it anymore. There has been times where I have considered selling my Guild Wars 2 account, but I'm just like, maybe I shouldn't, just in case I want to play it again. You never spend anything. All currency you get is from trading Warframe parts. Now, that is a good thing, I suppose. It is one of those games where you can get the premium currency without actually spending any real money. I mean, Guild Wars 2 is like that as well, but the amount of grinding you have to do to get the money to buy gems in that game is so ridiculous. Then if you play the market, like some people, like a smart person does, yeah, that's not so much of an issue, but I'm not smart. Nor am I patient enough. I think that's more of my issue. I think I could learn how to do it. It's just that when it comes to like buying and selling stuff, I don't have the patience to wait out things to make the profit. I'm one of those people that just that when I want to sell something, I always put it for like undercut it a little bit. Like I don't massively undercut things on a market board. I just slightly undercut so that I will be like the first to sell sort of thing. I'm that guy who puts who lists something for 1 gil less than you. That's me. You check prices online to see if you get a bit more. Speaking of markets though, that's actually one of the things that pisses me off the most about the Elder Scrolls Online. It has no unified like trading board. It's all done through like these little miniature market stalls guilds purchase. Trying to buy something. Yeah, trying to buy something from another player in the Elder Scrolls Online is legitimately a pain in the ass. Just give us a market board or like an auction house thing. Like this is it. Like originally in Final Fantasy XIV was very similar, back in 1.0, where you would have to actually place you'd have to go to like a market district. And which is like multiple instances of this like market strip thing, kind of like how housing was just like a market stall, and people would put their retainers in that area and have them list items there, and you had to go around and find the merchants and like physically go and talk to them to buy something from a player. It was awful. They did eventually add a feature in 1.0 where you could search the markets for a particular item, and it would come back and tell you what market ward they were in and what retainer had the item, but you still had to go and find that NPC and talk to them to buy the item. One of the many reasons why 1.0 is I am glad it's never coming back. Alright, so did anyone else respond to the message? No, doesn't look like it. Okay, you still in? You said you're still in Zadnor at the moment. Oh, not Zadnor. You're in Southern Front. You have to be for number 14. I have 24 regulars. Ugh. You're in Southern Front. Okay. Warframe has guild bases and Maru's Bazaar. It's actually a bit annoying, but luckily there's a trading chat to talk with. Yeah, there isn't like a trade chat in the Elder Scrolls Online. There's only like a shout chat, which is only for like the region that you're in. It's... Yeah, I think out of anything that's of like the features that annoy me in Elder Scrolls, that's probably the one thing that I find so fucking frustrating, because it's just one of those things that I can't be bothered to interface with that system to sell things. Like, and that's really hampers my ability to make money in the game, because I would need to find a trading guild, and it's just like one that actually has their merchant in a place that people go to. It's just a nightmare. Just let me list my things on a trading board and just forget about them until they sell, please. Don't make this process frustrating, because it's just like, no.
Oh, also, I was reading Reaper again just to make sure, because I was not able to read it during the Alliance. And it turns out, not only do they have that region effect for the party, they also do have something similar to Dragoons. Arcane Circle, the one that you said that benefited you.
Oh, the one that for
Arcane
sacrifices, isn't it?
Increases damage dealt by self and nearby party members by 3% for 20 seconds. Additional effect is the Circle of Sacrifice, which is the one that gives you stacks.
Okay, let me see. Battle Litany increases critical hit rate of self and nearby party members by 10%. So one's like just flat damage and the other is a crit rate boost, so... I don't know which one would be better in that circumstance, but... Yeah, I guess then they are meant to be more like Dragoon. But the amount of damage that I saw them doing with that fucking Lemure Shroud thing... Holy shit.
I think the buff, which buff is better might depend on the composition of the team, since some jobs benefit more from criticals than others.
Yeah,
like,
that's
for example,
true.
Warrior would benefit more from just flat damage.
Since they're like fucking Infuriate or whatever it is, guarantees direct crits.
Yeah.
Okay, is there anything in particular you would like to do?
Not really. I am up for anything.
Okay, Eyes of the... No, don't want to do that. 51, 59... What was like the fastest thing that we could do dungeons-wise again? Was it... It was,
Which one?
like Balezar's Wall, wasn't it?
Which dungeons do you have? Oh, for the tomes?
Yeah.
It's definitely what's it called again? Gimlet Dark was the fastest one that we were doing.
Gimlet Dark is the fastest. Okay.
Gimlet Dark was pretty fast.
Okay.
They have a few interactions with NPCs and the transition from the boss fight, but even then, that's faster than Balezar's Wall. Just sit and wait for the enemies to come to you.
Yeah, the second section with like the lift bit really slows it down, I guess. All right, let's. I'll swap to Astro, and we'll do Gimlet Dark.
Believe it or not, there's very minimal healing that you need to do.
But I think I'd be better off doing actually, because I can stun lock with White Mage, so probably.
I literally just to give you an idea of how simple this was, I literally just gave Young a regen and let him go.
Fair enough.
And that was enough to keep him alive. Not to mention, I should be able to heal myself in case I actually need it.
Ew, I don't like this. 2 bards.
And one of them is new. Joy!
I actually did spend my poetics to get more, like, of the unidentified ores. I am actually thinking about going for the paladin anima weapon. Rather than going for the Zodiac one.
And this is good enough.
Ow.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you stand in shit.
What bothers me here is that I see them doing single target. One of them.
Oh no, really?
There were still 3 enemies and one of them was doing single target.
Yeah, I saw one of them was like using their dot skills, weren't they? Nice calming Animal Crossing music while you murder hundreds of people in a war. Yeah. Speaking of Animal Crossing, I'm thinking about streaming that again when the new content comes out.
Oh,
Yay or nay?
I would be down to seeing some Animal Crossing, yeah.
But I have to change, like, that'd be relaxing to watch? Yeah. Because it's like, it's coming out on the 5th of November, so it's still like 2 weeks before Endwalker comes out. A lot of people are going to restart their games? Like, what, start from scratch? I don't think I could do that, because I don't time travel. I am actually looking forward though to that the thing where you can get that like that bizarre thing on Harv's Island, because that's just genuinely a really good quality of life update. Just getting. You were thinking about doing it as well, been ages since you've last played it. I just couldn't do it. It took me so much time to get my island the way I like it, and I don't need to change that much to get like an allotment going for planting like gardening patches and stuff. I just need to remove one of the orchards that I have in the place, and that's that. Yeah, I couldn't do that to myself. I really couldn't. Uh-oh.
Hello?
Oh, I can hear you now.
At least the game didn't...
Oh, yeah. Memories of growing blue roses on your 3DS are rushing through your mind. It hurts just to think about. That's another reason why I don't think I could ever restart. You can't get the unique roses that have a high chance of breeding blue roses anymore. They took those mystery islands out. So getting blue roses from scratch again would be an absolute fucking nightmare. And I have loads of them. I'm not giving that up. Like, I have every color of every flower type on my island. That was so much effort. I could not see myself trying to go through that again. Especially considering that I did not time skip to get them. It wasn't just that either. I had people visiting my island to water my flowers for me to get the breeding to happen faster. So it was just like, fucking hell.
This damage isn't the best.
Yeah, I mean, I was kind of expecting that when I saw that we had 2 bards. Is basically I have like 3 like tree orchards in my island. There's one that's just all of my island's like native fruit trees that's behind my house. There's a like foreign fruit tree orchard in front of the Able Sisters and Nook's Cranny. And then there's a smaller foreign tree one, or like it's a mixed one. There's some foreign trees and some cherries in there behind the civic building. It's the last one that I would be removing and replacing with a vegetable slash like cooking allotment for the new like plants that they're going to be adding. I was already planning on doing it just to get pumpkins growing there, but yeah, with the reveal of other vegetables and stuff being added, I think it's just going to be like the island's allotment patch basically. What do you think about the like the Happy Island Designer thing that they're doing as like the paid DLC? Are you thinking of getting that? I haven't decided myself yet. I might do, especially if I'm going to stream it, because that probably would be like good content. Is that coming out at the same time as the free update, or is that afterwards?
Sir.
That where you decorate villager houses? Yeah, it's like the vacation homes thing where you decorate them. Basically, it's Happy Home Designer, but in New Horizons. You won't, you won't because you have New Leaf, not New Horizons. You're probably gonna get it. Yeah. I mean, me and my family still haven't decided yet if we're going to upgrade to the expansion pass for Nintendo Switch Online. If we do, then it's a case of, well, we all get it then as part of that. I actually need to look up the pricing again, because I don't remember how much it is. And like what the actual price difference is between the standard one, family plan, and the... Hey hun, thank you for the 27 months.
Hey Smile.
Smile.
You underestimate me.
Gosh, I've been streaming for that long. Holy shit. It's like 50 USD a year. Yeah. Is that the single person, or is that the family plan? Because yeah, I'm on like the family plan.
Out of my way.
I'm not like the idea of including DLCs as part of the of their online service isn't a foreign concept to me. Because the Elder Scrolls Online does that with their subscription, like non-major content updates like non-expansions and things like that, like add like new maps and things, you can either buy them as separate like things with in-game currency with the crowns, or you get them as part of their like freemium subscription. So it's like, yeah, I'm not that like, I mean, as long as if I was going to be like subscribing to it anyway, it's like, well, whatever. But yeah, it is like, I understand why people don't like it, because it's one of those things where it's like, well, if you need to cancel subscription, you lose it, sort of thing. And it's just like, that is the trade-off. You need to weigh up, is it worth you paying the subscription to access it, and then it's just like being split across that, or yeah. The single is 50, the family is 80. Yeah. Yeah, that's the annual fee that Kitty is talking about there. But the price in my currency hun is actually less. I think when you do currency conversion, it actually works out cheaper in my currency. Either that or it's not that much different. Like, but, you know, currency conversion is weird sometimes.
To Canny.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna get killed. That was weird. I was like standing in it for multiple seconds and it still didn't give me the debuff. Or the buff, rather.
Also, for any section where Canny is present, you don't have to worry about healing.
Ah, okay.
She literally uses cure on whoever's injured.
Fair enough. Oh, hey Barrick, how you doing? Your brother is your brother's excited to play the N64 games. Not gonna lie, there are actually some N64 games that I'm interested in. It's like, yes, emulation is a thing. It's just like, it has its issues, I guess. And it would be, I don't know. I'm also lazy. Work today has not been total ass, so that's nice. Oh, that's good. At least, yeah. You don't have... I know what you mean, hon. I know. You're designing a snake character? Ooh. Tell me more. Body type might not be your #1 favorite, but you're gonna make a green anaconda sumo wrestler. That sounds cool. He will have legs. Yeah, makes sense. There's a lot of like poses and postures that happens in sumo wrestling that involves like doing like specific movements with legs. It'd be kind of difficult to get that sort of same feeling across, I guess, if you try to do it with a legless character, I suppose. Two Nagas sumo wrestling would basically be a giant thumb. Yeah, basically.
And the limit break wasted.
They did. Oh god, they just used it on. Oh my god. Get fucking away from me. You do like anther snakes that have the Naga or so? Yes, Hachi has one. He's a very good lad. It's Jeremy, I think is his name. That was like nearly 20 minutes. Oof.
Yeah, that was
like
very slow compared to what we've been doing.
You like that one a lot? Yeah, me too. Hutch's characters are always really cool. Wait, downstairs. My dad sent me a message. He was expecting I ordered a computer for him on like his behalf. Okay. I'll just wait until you log in, hun. You were eating a sandwich. You made two, but you can only have one.
Can I let you two do something while I go get some food? It's getting to the point where I need to eat.
Yeah, go have food. Team channel, top quality content. Let's have a look. Like, honestly, if there was ever going to be a pet reptile that I would have, I think it would have to be a snake. Like, tegus are cute and all, but I wouldn't have the space for one. That's like, you'll be sitting out of the VC for now, you want to rest your ears? Okay, that's fine. If Cass wants to... Let's take a look at the... Snake loading screen, yeah. You're almost able to enter Zadnor at Dark Knight? Okay, well I haven't done leveling roulette today, so I could do that with you. Could do that actually whilst waiting for Noi to finish his food. I can never fucking spell Gimlet Dark.
Hello.
Oh, hey.
Ah, leveling. Okay, got it.
Thought you were going to be away for longer, so...
No, I just went into the kitchen and sneaked away with a plate of food.
Amarot has 5 tombstone
5.
drop. Yeah, but isn't it like longer than Gimlet?
It is.
In theory, wouldn't doing Gimlet Dark with blue mages be pretty fast?
Mm-hmm. It is. We did it a couple times. It is slightly faster. Not by a whole lot, but faster.
Hmm. Oh yeah, it's like 2 birds, 1 stone as well, because it gives the Gimlet gives raw motions. That's a good consideration. Rick said about MSQ roulette. I'm just like, well, I did MSQ roulette earlier, and it's just painful. It's not that it's like hard. It's just unskippable cutscenes are boring. Like, I only do MSQ roulette if I need to do chores during the cutscenes. That's really the only reason I did like Praetorium runs. Alright, let's do leveling. Oh wait, hold on. I didn't set it to limited leveling.
That's fine.
Oh yeah, PvP. You can do the rivalry. Apparently, what is it? The Mogtome events actually make PvP really active because a lot of people actually do it. Not just for the tomes, but also because it's a good time to grind out, like, getting the mounts from PvP.
Yeah,
I'm just like,
it's another 2-for-1 deal.
Oh look, it's Doma Castle. Coil's turn. Yeah, I know Coil's turn 2 is really fast. I was watching Shen do it earlier, and it was insane because you can just missile all of the like trash things before the final boss. But I'm just like, I really don't want to pug it right now.
Not even missile. Death.
Huh?
Just cast death on them. They die instantly.
Wait, blue mages have death now?
Yeah. Level
Where the
5 death.
Oh, right, yeah. Well, they've always had level 5 death, haven't they?
From the Great Google Library.
Yeah, they've had it a while. It's just something that I keep fucking forgetting about.
And you can just death the ads and then nuke the final one. The final sting and moon flute.
Oh, right. It's like the moon flute whistle, like, final sting sort of thing, isn't it? Yeah, that's it. And so if all like 7 people do it, then it is enough to kill it pretty much instantly, right? No,
Yep.
no, fuck. Ah, come on, stop it. Fucking mouse wasn't letting me click. I'm gonna probably die. Fucking hate
Moves
Doma
like
Castle.
butter. Like nothing ever happened.
I swear, I really fucking hate healing Doma Castle.
Yeah, it is awful. Agreed.
Take care, Ellie. Have a good night. You sent me very cursed images with 14 music. Okay, I'll take a look in a minute. I would need to change my setup a little bit on my Blue Mage in order to be able to do that then, because my healer setup doesn't have Whistle on it, I think. But that's simply because I like took it off because I was using other skills for like soloing. But yeah, I'm up for trying it. It's just we need more people for it.
It's very simple. I say 6 would be enough.
As long as everyone does it properly, I guess.
Yep. And just the 7th one could just go as a tank or something. Just in case something goes wrong, or as a healer.
Yeah, I think the team that Shen was doing it with was actually using Missile and not level 5 Death. I think the reason for it is because they were actually like a full team of 8, so if everyone spamming Missile was actually a better chance of killing the ads instantly than level 5 Death was.
We were doing Death, and if one missed, then just someone else tried. And most of the time it was enough to just one person.
Does level 5 Death have a cooldown?
It does.
Yeah, I think that's
But
why they were using Missile spam then.
It's not a very high chance of missing. It's pretty accurate.
Yeah.
We just have to try. See how it goes.
And this is why Blue Mage isn't allowed into current content. I mean, they could have balanced it more, so, but it's actually, I think in a way, it's kind of like that's kind of half the fun with Blue Mage, in that they can be just ridiculously broken. So I think it's a trade-off that I can accept, that it's a meme class.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. And there's more people online.
Oh, ice cream. Nice. I'm gonna get shot. Oh no, I'm fine. Honestly, I think it mostly is just the first big pull in Doma Castle. It's just kind of scary. I think the rest of it isn't that bad.
These pulls are also kind of hectic if you pull everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely the first one is the one that gets most people.
Level 70 dungeons can be a nightmare if you pull it. Yeah, I definitely feel like with the levels, like especially from Bardam's Metal and Doma Castle in particular, something about the way that the gear scaling is done in those two levels and the amount of damage that the enemies do is kind of out of whack in comparison to most other dungeons. And it feels like there's a lot more stress on the healers in those ones in particular. I think it's also compounded by the fact that it's pretty common for people to not be like using anything more than like the augmented Shire gear at these levels still. I'm gonna admit, with the exception of tank, I did that. I was using augmented Shire for most of my like classes when I was leveling back in Stormblood. Not as bad, at least, as someone using fucking artifact gear from Stormblood in fucking Dom Meg. We never get to see Tank Ranu. Do you want to see Tank Ranu? Because I have a very, very purple tank glam.
You should have seen yesterday. We were helping a friend. And we decided to help them with leveling Roulette. He went warrior, and oh boy, her gear.
Oh no.
We were in Norumvale. It was bad enough to where a single mistake one-shot her.
Oh no.
Our Dragoon had almost as much HP as our tank.
Speaking of like tanks and armor and stuff, I have actually been thinking about getting a knight OC. Based off of the like the Nova Kid like character that I made after I got hold of Zarmaze's meme mod for Starbound.
I'm actually kind of curious to see it now.
I'll need to find the screenshots, but yeah, I'll post it when I can. When we after we're out of this dungeon, I'll grab it and I'll post the screen cap.
Alrighty.
That got Barrick's attention. I don't think the microphone's gonna pick him up, Tom. He's brought one of the cats over. And he was like meowing, but I don't think he got picked up on the mic. Speaking of cats, I haven't actually seen Mary around much today. Speak of the devil and they will appear. There she is. She just walked out of the room. You do love knights? Well, yeah. I know several other people who do too. It's just, yeah. I can get onto the bandwagon that armor is good, you know.
We go together.
Yeah. Fucking chill Minecraft music with this guy screaming die, die, die over and over.
Die, die, die. We go together.
What you say to the creeper about to blow up your Minecraft chicken coop? Full armor, good. Mock-up. I don't think I have this one, actually.
Sorry.
Helmet specifically? Well, yes, of course he's going to have this, like, a topless, like, but just helmet, like, look. Bear with me a moment, I'll go and find it. Okay, I think it'll be quicker if I just look through my media tab. Let's get my... Going through an archival
I don't
dig.
think I ever shared the sketch that I did of that
Oh.
character. I was designing one myself, but I lost it on the other computer. I have to do it again. Well, on the
Damn,
other
that sucks.
disc, that is, the one that got fried.
Ah, here it is. There's nothing, like, lewd or anything about it. It's just yeah, alright, let's, like, copy image. Doop-de-doo. I'll put it in VC14.
Got it.
I've got a... Oh, yeah, that's the... Like, alright, so... There you go. That's specifically, like, that helmet is the one I'm thinking of. Because it's, like... It is a helmet, but he's also got, like, a hood on sort of thing. So,
I like
look at
it.
the meme. Okay. Whilst I'm looking at the meme, you take a look at VC14. Is that fucking Hillary Clinton? What the f... Okay. Okay. You're looking at that Nova Kid? You are seeing? What the fuck is this? What the fuck? Hillary Clinton and Madonna. Oh no. Oh no. Yes, that is Sarmaze's mod. It just like makes all of the Starbound characters incredibly buff. So yeah. Most of like the clothing doesn't work properly in the game. He had to like make his own specific like clothing stuff. Barrick's like, ooh. Okay, so he says do a gimlet dart without him. Okay, let me, you need to boot up your old Starbound save for reasons. Do you want me to send you the mod? I think I've still got it on my computer. I don't think I actually removed it. Maybe? Maybe? Oh, you want to go as Healer Noi?
No, I was just checking my gear, but you can tell me what you want to go as.
Let's change it up. I'm going to go as Samurai.
Alrighty. Yeah, I was just checking to repair my gear because I was spamming this yesterday and I never bothered to,
Fair enough.
check.
Did you see what DeviantArt is doing? No, I did not. What are they doing? Is it bad? Bad indeed. Okay.
Spill the tea.
Oh, I have a dance partner. How do I play Samurai again?
Leave this to me.
Oh yeah, I need to like... I need to get my buffs up, don't I? Hold on. So it's this one, then this one, and then this one, and then I do... Wait, where is my, where's my spender? Wait, where's my... So that's Hisatsu. Where's the... Oh yeah, here. It's on the F key. Okay. Tenkagogen. I'm sorry that I'm playing Samurai Ultra Scuffed right now.
You're fine.
If you deactivate your account, will it still keep all your artwork there? I have no idea. Sorry, I've fallen behind again.
It's fine.
Like, I do actually like Samurai. It's, yeah. And actually, Samurai isn't that sensitive to its positionals anyway. It's, like, it's only about, like, increasing its, like, Kenki gauge.
Yeah. Unless you're doing harder content, you can just ignore the positionals and you'll be fine.
Very satisfying when you crit hit on a the Midari Sitsugeka.
It is, yes.
I'm looking forward to seeing the sort of numbers that I can do with Reaper. Like, it's the first one, like, melee DPS that I'm genuinely interested in learning to play properly. Like, when I say that, I'm like, I still try to learn how to play the class, like, well enough. It's just I've never really been, or, like, felt up to, like, mastering, like, positionals and all of that sort of thing.
That's totally fine. It's not a requirement. I mean, you're not interested in doing raids, so...
Yeah. I should get used to that sort of thing, like the back step, using the range attack and then stepping in, because Reaper actually has that mechanic too.
Let us be about it.
Mm-hmm.
Whoops. Dancer's getting 3 commends.
They did good, so why not?
Oh, Cass is back. I'll grab him again. Let me take a look. Is there like a post about it that I can look up with this change?
What change?
Deviant art thing that Young was talking about just now.
Hold on, I missed it. What did we do?
Okay, let me just read this out. Deviant art enables cryptocurrency payments and earnings withdrawals via a third-party software blockchain/cryptocurrency payment processor. Cryptocurrency payment services. You acknowledge and agree that regardless of the manner in which such cryptocurrency payment services may be offered to you, DeviantArt merely acts as an intermediary platform between you and the applicable cryptocurrency payment services provider, and shall not be in any way responsible or liable with respect to any services provided by such cryptocurrency payment services provider. Any and all use of cryptocurrency payment services shall be done solely at your own risk and responsibility, and may be subject to certain legal and financial terms which govern the cryptocurrency payment services. This is a lot of bloody blah, 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 blah. Basically, bad.
Yeah.
You were gonna send a pic, but the dungeon started. Sorry. Yeah. Not good. And they're basically saying, if you get fucked by it, it's not our fault. Yeah. Fuck crypto.
DeviantArt digging itself deeper into it all more than it already was.
Okay, so shall I swap to Blue Mage and do DPS-y stuff, or should I stay on Samurai?
What are we doing?
Or Gimlet, I guess?
Hold on. Then
Or is-
you can go DPSE blue. Just let me grab a healer real quick. Yes.
Oh, but I'm set up as healer already, with my skills.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Got it.
Wait, what healing skills do you have? Because I still don't have. Yeah, I don't have Stotrum rather. So maybe it's better if you do the healing then. Fuck it. But let me see if I can.
So normal DPS if you want.
I have got like a setup. So blue setup DPS, blue setup. Right, I think I've just done it. Let me just check my skill set, because it's been a while since I've done this, so... yes, I have the final sting set up. I have 3 skills that I'm missing. What was I supposed to be? Oh, right, I have Sharpened Knife, Electrogenesis, Abyssal Transfixion. There are some skills that I know I probably shouldn't be using. It's just been so long. What's my AoE?
Probably Electrogenesis.
Yeah, is Electrogenesis okay? Oh wait, I don't have like the instant kill, like Ultra Vibration and Freeze set up on this one. I can put those on real quick. Ultra Vibe. I'll just set it here on this one, and then where is Freeze? Ram's voice. There we go. Save active set. And I believe this one is on... This is active set 4. This is my DPS. Okay. Yeah, I literally have macros set up to swap on the fly between my healer, tank, and DPS blue mage setups, which is kind of nice. Okay, Gimlet Dark, and let's go. You kind of want to go and get Blackest Night. Do you want to do that after this run? Okay. And then so I'll fill in the tank role for the next run then, whilst Aegon goes and gets his level 70 skill. I would like to try and get the rest of the skills that I'm missing for Blue Mage. It's just, yeah. Blue Mage is just like dead content at the moment. No one's doing anything with it.
Which spells would you like to get? I could lend a hand.
Especially for healer skills especially, I would like to get Stotroom, since that's basically your Medica skill. Should I Ultra Vibrate first?
Cass will do it.
Alright. Oh, okay.
And then you do the second one.
Okay.
There's only 2 waves in between each boss, so 2 should be enough. And in case something goes wrong, I can do a 3rd one.
Okay. I'm in Waning Nocturne. Yeah, this is like notably faster.
There's basically no in-betweens, just boss fights. And even those are still a little faster.
I'm going to wait until after he does his underground thing the first time before I, wait, what? That scorpion can't be frozen?
Some invulnerable ones.
Is he
no big
invulnerable
deal.
to missile as well?
Yep.
Fuck. Oh well. Yeah, I'm, hey, Nago, by the way. Yeah, I'm aware of that, but I just don't want to do it with a pickup group. I would like it if I would prefer to do it if with the FC, so unless, or with, at least with people that I know. So, yeah, basically. That's why I'm not doing that. If we had enough people from the FC together to do it, then I'd be doing that. Right, I'm gonna try doing the DPS thing now. So... Yeah, that was pretty good. Yeah, it's, I was watching Shenpai doing that, yesterday, actually, and yeah, it was very nutty. I think it's very cool that that is something that can be done this time around. Like, I have all of the skills necessary to do it, I believe, because you can either do it with, like, level 5 death as well, or you use a missile, so, yeah. And then it's just like the final sting, like, finisher. Everyone does that on the final boss. It's, yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm not in a huge rush to get everything that I want from the thing. It's not a massive deal if it takes me a little longer than it would have otherwise.
Out of my way.
Is this one... This one's immune. I conked it.
about it.
Okay, so boost this. And phase 1 done.
You're fine.
I had like so little. It was like magic pixel levels of health there. Hero is actually a really nice heal spell. Uh-oh, fuck. Ow. Love doing final sting. It's
It's so satisfying.
how much damage did I do with that actually? Let me take a look. Where's my direct hit. Julia Quo-Soranus takes 235,248 damage. Oh, yeah, I'll just leave. Thank you. Should hand all of this in. We got like so many alliance pieces from that. How's life? It's living. Work's been, you know, trying to get back into work has been suffering a little bit, but I've been getting by. Mostly been playing 14 and like Genshin Impact whilst waiting for Endwalker to come out. I played PSO2 for a bit, but New Genesis is kind of meh. Not much to do. I'm gonna be maining Reaper for the MSQ in Endwalker. It's gonna be fun, and Young's gonna be running Sage through MSQ. So the isn't everyone? I know some people who aren't changing classes for Endwalker. I was quite tempted to stay on Red Mage because the new stuff with Red Mage looks very interesting, but I don't know. I stayed as Red Mage for Shadowbringers. I'd like to change it up again. You'll actually main Reaper. I think Red Mage is still going to end up being like my main, unless I really, really, really enjoy playing either Reaper or Sage. What acronym will it be? RPR? I think it's RPR. I think if you look at people's like some of the media tour coverage, I think it's Re. Alright, I'm gonna swap to tank. Look. This is the tank glam.
Purple.
I think Sage's acronym is SGE.
Yep.
Hey Minotaur.
Because it would have been too bad if it were SAG.
Yeah, I think SAG would have been saggy. You hate this note and the CE chain that it comes from. I'm assuming you didn't get it. Just to get away from the misinterpretation. I mean, yeah, they've already had a bit of a run-in with Sage before. With the trypophobia thing. But yeah. The shield is like one of the steps from the Eureka weapons, and of course Zantetsuken, because it has a bit of a purple glow to it, and I think that's nice. But yes, shiny purple armor. Oh, hey Nago. Of course. Yes. Purple is my thing, so... So, oh, nice. The Bone Wicker top. What is that? Predatress? Yeah, that's cool.
Fancy blue mage weapon. Gonna be a white Reaper. Oh, let me show you what my Reaper Glam is. This is my Reaper Glam. Thank you, hun. And I actually have picked out a Sage Glam as well. Let me, get this one out. This is my Sage Glam. Think you'll just stay the same as this? That's fair. So, honey, are you gonna go and do your Dark Knight quest? He forgot. Look at that meaty shield. God, that dummy is just getting fucking wrecked. Would you like to join us for a Gimlet Dark run, Nago? Trying to get some extremes going? Ah, fair enough. Oh. Oh what? What is it, hun? The quest is level 63.
Rip.
You need to do like all of your Dark Knight quests from Stormblood. You're gonna be at that a while then. He forgot. Alright, shall you wanna go healer then, Noy, and we'll go in like this?
Sure.
We get like a TeranuTegu in the chat. Wait, Teranu. Oh wait, I need to use this one, don't I? There we go, TeranuTegu. There we go. Oh yeah, Bulbasaur. In the absence of actual hunks in Genshin, I have to settle for pretty purple lady with booba sword. I love this emote. It like there's not really much context for using it, like, but it's just so well done. Alright.
Double red mage. Of course.
Better than Bard.
Well, yes, but how do we get doubles?
Forward! Forward!
Yeah, that is just like a weird thing, isn't it? I missed one, didn't I? Yeah, I missed one. Okay, let's go.
It's fine. It's if you missed it, it's probably following me.
So this is the maximum, right?
Yep.
Oh yeah, I don't have an AoE spell rotation at this level. I'm actually looking forward to Paladin having the ability to heal themselves with like their Holy Spirit and Holy Circle during Wet Escat. That's really going to be cool.
And it's 2 pulls again.
One thing I'll say about fucking Zantetsuken is that because it's clearly not meant to be a one-handed sword, so it looks ridiculously long. And it's like clips into the ground because of the poses that that Paladin has and stuff.
I guess you can have a regen, why not?
Just a crumb of healing. Oh wait, I don't have my fucking gap closer at this level. God damn it.
Not until Shadowbringers, because reasons.
Why is the red mage standing behind me?
There's no cleaves in this fight.
Still, it's a bad habit to be in, to stand behind the tank.
Yeah, it is.
Oops.
You're fine. Doesn't do anything.
Being greedy is the tank, yeah. Spirits within.
Dude,
Yes.
Really? For cures? You had a regen. Please.
Yes. Spirits within. That's the name of the skill. Yes, the same name as that weird movie.
You can pull through that weird opening over here.
Okay, I was just waiting until they caught up a bit. I actually have like Final Fantasy: The Spirits Within on DVD somewhere. I think I only ever like watched it once. Oh god, you have it too. It was like, it used to sit on a shelf next to like Angelina Jolie's like version of Tomb Raider. I actually liked watching that film. You don't remember what the movie is about, but it's not just a Final Fantasy movie? Yeah. Could have just been named The Spirits Within. Yeah. It had Biggs and Wedge in it, if I remember rightly. Like... Absolutely not moving.
It is seriously harmless.
Yeah, I did actually put Rampart up though, but yeah. Yeah, when it comes to like maining and stuff, I actually like to consider myself as like trying to main each category of like class, because I enjoy playing most things in the game. So like, for example, for healers, at least at the moment, my main healer is White Mage. My main caster is Red Mage. My main tank, if I had to pick one, I would probably say Paladin, because out of all of them, although I find Dark Knight kind of easy to play, I enjoy Paladin more. Like, I find it's more satisfying with its rotation. Yeah, and then when Endwalker comes along, I would say for melee classes, main is going to be Reaper, sort of thing, you know?
here is where I let Kane deal with everything.
Let the NPC do it.
Yep. I'm a DPS.
Hey, Kane Senna, can you heal me, please? Thank you.
Don't worry, I'm keeping an eye on you. Did it. She healed. Yeah, it's fine.
Time to get serious.
Least just fucking casually limit breaks.
Again.
Yeah.
In Trust, Alice is the one that limit breaks the most, but in story, he's just...
Yeah, Lisa's like had 2 story instances where she fucking uses her limit break, and it's not just a limit break, it's LB3. I do still enjoy it though, like the fact that Alize like is specifically coded in the trust system to limit break as soon as it's available.
That's great. Please don't overlap.
Oh fuck, I'm gonna get hit. Oh no, I'm good. Those red mages are making you work, aren't they?
Yep. I'm actually healing. And they stand so far away that my AoEs don't reach them.
Yeah, that's red mages. I'm guilty of that sometimes. Like just backflip out of range and then I just stay there. I'm actually glad that they're changing red mages like things so they get engagement at the same time as they get displacement. They're players.
Damage.
Yeah. So it is literally just you pick when you want to use one or the other. I actually like that they're making the damage the same as well. Because it really is just then, do you actually need to move away? If yes, use displacement. If no, just use engagement. I will admit it looks cooler. I'm gonna get hit, I'm sorry. I wasn't really paying attention to where I should have moved. Drink a shot every time I... God damn it. I mean, why you gotta attack me like this? Aw. I love you too. Amogus. Can you imagine if I get like a custom one of that where it's like the Tegu Amogus character that was it Next that did that one?
Yes.
Yeah. But it's that version that's doing it. Although to be honest, it probably wouldn't look much different from Ditto Dumper. Alright, so... nearly 10 o'clock. I have 40 tomes now. You doubt you'll be ready? That's fine. Do you want to go into Zadnor instead? Because you get your skills without needing to do the class quests in Zadnor, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, right. One's before level 70. I don't think you do. Okay. It's the other ones, because they aren't tied to quests in Shadowbringers. Which I'm actually
You'd only
thankful for.
be missing on the Blackest Night. And for Zadnor...
Unless you're tanking... Unless you're main tanking something alone with no healers.
Yeah, like I said, I'm actually not in any major rush to get my tomes. As we've literally got a month for it. I'll have enough time to get the things, especially if I'm just like doing one MSQ roulette a day, which is normally what I do. You'll focus on doing the dark quests. You don't want to play too much. Fair enough.
Alrighty.
I think I'll still go to Zadnor though. Change of pace. So... Wait, why am I using... Oh, right, yeah, because my Black Mage has this gear set as that set number as the thing. Let me, remove Glamour Plate Link, remove Glamour Plate Link. I should do that with most of them now, because I don't really... Yeah, let's... It's set for the Dancer. Yeah, it's set for Dancer and the other ones.
I love how you actually do take the time to rename your gear sets.
After I fucking saw Shen's ones, I was like, I got inspired. So yeah, let's go through those. So for those who don't know, your gear sets normally will just have a generic name, but I went through and renamed all of them. So White Mage is Feed Me Seymour, a reference to Little Shop of Horrors. It was just like, I think it's like an 80s film, but I watched it a lot when I was a kid, because it was funny. The salty name for Scholar, because they lost so much of their damage stuff. Instead of making a Yu-Gi-Oh joke, I just went with Uno, again, making fun of the fact that the cards only do one thing now. Of course, the Larry Zoro meme there.
Healers of Justice, self-explanatory.
Yeah. Do you know what this one's all about? Ninja being called "You Are My Friend."
Not really.
One of the opening themes for Naruto. Yeah, there we go. Young's got it. One of the opening themes for Naruto is goes off with like, "You are my friend." So, I mean, you probably don't need me to explain kitchen guns since I referenced that meme so fucking much.
It's amazing, yeah.
And then, yeah, fucking Blue Mage labeled waste just because of it being salt about it not being usable in main content. I love you, kitchen gun. There's another like version of that ad where it's like it's toilet grenade. He just literally just fucking throws. I fucking love it. Anyway, pocket sand for red mage. I mean, that's kind of self-explanatory. The limit break.
Use the hairnet.
Yeah, this is actually a fucking like Guild Wars 2 joke, because in one of the maps in Guild Wars 2 there is a char chef, and that literally an NPC, like another NPC, walks up to him every now and then and has this conversation with him about how his fur keeps ending up in people's meals, and asks him to use a hairnet. And it's just like, he's fucking covered head to toe in fur. What the fuck's a hairnet going to do? But yeah, it's just like, yeah, that's the reason for that one. Always drunk for Black Mage is a reference to the class master, because he's literally always drunk. And then Chum Bucket, that's a SpongeBob reference. And there was the reason why I have another red mage gear set called Eureka tier is because that's the one that has my like Eureka gear equipped to. And when Larizor was doing his class tier list in Stormblood, he put red mage in the Eureka tier. So yeah, that's why that's there. Yeah, a couple of Larizor ones in there, and then yeah, red mage just screaming my rotation because of how unforgiving it is when you fuck up with them. And this Dark Knight is another reference. This one's actually a reference to Super Butter Buns. During she has like a video series called like for beginners, and it's kind of like a half informational but half joking like summary of different game series. And the one for Kingdom Hearts has a part where she goes, along the way you'll meet, and then one of the lines she goes is rated E for edgy, and it's like, I think she's showing either Cloud or Riku.
Oh.
Wait, actually, it's like I can't use that again though for Reaper, so I'm gonna have to find something else. Wait, hold on. I want to check something a sec. I don't know if it fits, but I'm gonna check. Change name. Not LeChunkla. Yeah, it fits. Reaper is the new etching. There's a... Okay, so... it's got... This is... Alright. Anyway, it's... Yeah, LeChunkla. The reason for that, why I was checking if not LeChunkla will fit in a gear set name, is because Reaper in Overwatch he is Latino. And there was a comic that went around once where like Soldier 76 calls his mother and he gets LeChunkla. So yeah. Sandal. Yeah. Yes, a very specific reference, but I think that would be I think for those that get it, it's a good one. I think I might use that. All right, let's go to Doman Enclave. Stop fucking about and go to Zadnor. I guess I'm going to put Lost Flare Star on my on my hotbar. Want to have some fun with that. Gongaga. I'm gonna put Beast on. I think that's probably gonna be the smart play. Beast. Take Bloodsucker and a Aether Weaver out, and I'll put Skirmisher in. Oh god, wait. It hasn't got a finite number of uses. Oh.
Flare Star? No, it's reusable.
Tasty. Too bad its MP cost is so ridiculous, and there's like pretty much only Black Mage can really use it. But isn't there like a cheese strat for the duels though that involves using Red Mage and Lost Flare Star?
Yes. You just use a resistance potion, an ether kit.
Resistance ether kit, okay. And that just so you just keep the Flare Star active until they die, basically.
The cheese makes it so that it dies before the Flare Star even expires.
Alright, tell me more.
It lasts for a minute, so the cheese is basically buffing it as much as possible so that your damage and the Flare Star combined can kill the duel in like a minute or so.
So it doesn't get a chance to do most of its mechanics, basically. Oh, I see Katie.
Oh,
hey,
Kitty.
Katie, do you want to join us for Zadnor?
Hold on, I sent the guide to Kitty a couple days ago, so I might just be able to send it to you.
I'm guessing Lost Font of Magic is one of the things you need to use as well.
There it is.
Alright, let's take a look
video,
at this.
but
Easy Bosja Duels, the cheese strat. Okay, hang on.
the list is you need Font of Magic, Banner of Noble Ends, Lost Flare Star, Lost Chain Spell, Lost Excellent, Bravery, Protect, Shell, Bubble, Dispel, and Potions. Essence of the Ordained, Light Curtain, and Eraser. This list is for all duels, so some duels will not be using some of these actions, but this is what you need for all of Bastia, basically.
Nice. You tried to do that and forgot there's a timer before starting the fight and wasted all the buffs. Oof. Well, I'm just gonna run Lost Flare Star. I don't think I need to run any other. Wait, I could take Font of Magic in, as well, couldn't I? And so I can buff Flare Star a little bit. Nah, I don't think I need to. It'll do a lot of damage regardless. Too bad I don't have that many, like potions and things like that. I only have like 5 re-razors. Anyway. Nice Nirvana. Any things up? Nothing we can join. Right, so I need to put holster, beast, and I'm gonna put. Wait, Black Mage? Oh yeah, Black Mage can use Chain Spell. Okay, right, I'll swap Fill Cure out then. Boop. This is good. This should be interesting. I look about as opposite from Black Mage as I could possibly look right now. I'll head up to Romvia Point. I'll wait for you guys there.
I'll go.
Sorry, I don't have a one of my multi-seat mounts on hotbar for this class. Let me fix that real quick. Where's my chocobo carriage? There it is. Probably not gonna get there in time, but yeah, it's like 84%. $85. Is there actually no one there? Is it just the...
They might be in the... Ah, they are here, yeah. Probably a bunch of people were here and then left for the encounter. Oh boy, they're doing looks to die for, and it sounds like they're struggling. Just like I am, apparently.
not bad. The animation on Lost Flare Star is actually pretty cool.
I love it.
And my MP is gone. Wait, if I activate Lost Chain Spell, does it make the cost of Lost Flare Star too high for me to use it?
In theory, yes. In practice, there might be a way to reduce it.
How?
Oh boy, it's a graveyard.
Does it actually affect the cost of Flare Star, or does it not?
It should. Also, I think people, people need res. They failed the encounter.
Shall we go and help them then?
I think so.
Alright.
Plus, the engagement is there. The skirmish, sorry.
Fair enough. I'm looking forward to Black Mage not having to worry about maintaining Enochian anymore. That's gonna be nice. Thank you for making Black Mage... Oh my god.
Menacing, walking into an area with everyone just lying dead.
I don't have the ability to raise, so... Wait, some people are releasing. The
Yeah, some people
EMTs are here,
release.
stay calm.
I think
Hi, Heidelin welcoming new warriors of light to Final Oh, it's chilly. Hold on.
Welcome, my new warrior of light.
yeah, it's amazing.
Okay, hold on.
Be Abba, Tia. I shall give you strength on
Be over here.
your journey. Be Aja Blast. May you
Oh god, I'm already losing it, and it's only a few seconds in.
The best part.
Okay, hold on. Let me just like flare star so that I just literally have doing tons of damage.
By pressing
Yep.
one button.
Yep, chain spelling. Yep, I can't. I'm just like unable to.
You wanna hear the best part about that video? All those names, those are actual players.
Oh god. Wait, where's my... Did I... Oh, I fucking lost my Enochian again. I must have accidentally used Blizzard 1.
I can't wait for Endwalker to fix Enochian for good.
Me too. So what did we walk into exactly? Bunch of dead people. I lost Enochian again! Damn it! got interrupted right at the end of the cast. Fuck it, there you go. Fucking Flare Star. How did they do so? It's that particular fight that they were doing was not very it's a bad fight. It's easy to wipe on it if you don't know the mechanics well.
You wield the power of light.
It's very
receding hairline.
Receding hairline.
Go forth into the source and do my work, poopy poopy. My newest warrior of light. You go, Glyn Coco. The balance of the world is counting on you.
I love
Moog
that.
moo,
I love
turtle
that he
poo.
doesn't even question
Don't
it.
worry, I will be with you. Don't run away. Don't give up tax evasion.
Sorry, what did you say? Nye?
I love that Heidelin doesn't even question the choice of name.
Yeah.
Stay strong, my newest warrior of light. Goopy Toots. Your light to show them the way, boyfriend materia. When you think the darkness may have you, look towards me, and I will lift you up, floor inspector. You, my warrior of light, will show them the way. Dora the Destroyer. My warrior.
Dora the
time
Destroyer.
has come.
I know that one. I've
yeah.
seen them. Oh god, this is making me lose my Enochian. I was losing it a lot already anyway, but you know. Fucking Flare Star, take it. Hold this L.
Come, humongous chungus. Hello, warrior of light. I sense that you needed me. Dear Dadlander, let the light within you shine, my dear Wendy's mascot. Come to Heidelin and share the light among the world on awful falafel. Hear, feel, think, my dear Pepe Pepsi. Listen to my voice, my dearest viewing cutscene.
Oh my god, I fucking love it. Chili's fucking brilliant. Is he not dying of laughter? I'm surprised Escaped Retainer didn't make the list.
I want to make an alt just called Retainer Activist.
I'm gonna fuck you up, Red Choctober.
You tell him.
Fucking lost Flare Star. Eat it, bitch.
I want to see how much a fully boosted attack does. Oh, it's nice. Not worth it, but nice.
One of the fucking chocobos has been attacking me this whole time.
I see it. It's angry at you.
Very angry.
I mean, you did threaten them directly.
I should get an alt called Jenny from HR.
There's dead people here.
Ultimate Karen. There we go.
The manager.
I need to look to see if anyone's called the manager, actually. Let's see. Can you actually have your first name be the? I don't know if it lets you.
Just E''HE and just be a Mikote.
Player, character search, I'm just gonna search manager and see what comes up. Character name, A to Z, advanced search, Brynhildr, select all, manager. We have Activation Manager, Akashi KFC Manager, another Angry Manager, another Manager, Arai Manager, Area Manager, Areno Manager, Assistant Manager, Assistant Manager, Assistant Manager, Assistant Regional Manager, Bad Night Manager, Bank Manager ×3, Best Equipment Manager, Blade Master Manager, Branch Manager, Browsers Manager, Brio Manager, Can I See the Manager, Careless Manager, Carl's Manager, Chick-fil-A Manager, Chief Manager, another Corporation Manager, Costco Manager, another Costco Manager, Crowdless Manager, Crying Joanne's Manager, Cure Manager, Da Manager, Database Manager, Denny's Manager, Department Manager, Dodo Manager, Doe Manager, Jakaran Manager, Speak, Duty Manager, Area Manager, Factory Manager, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my god, there are so many fucking people called Manager. Falafel Manager, Family Manager, Farquad Fart Manager. What the fuck? Fast Food Manager, FC Manager 2. Figo Manager, Fish Manager, Football Manager, 4th FC Manager, Gales Manager, General Manager, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, where's the third? Get Me Your Manager, Gill Manager, Glam Manager, Good Day Manager, Hanadar Sec Manager, Hedge Manager, Hedge Fund Manager, Home Manager, Hotel Manager, Hot Spring Manager, Housing Manager, I Am the Manager, Idle Manager, iHot Manager, IKEA Manager, another one, I Need Speak the Manager, Inventory Manager, Item Manager, Karen Need Manager, Tilia KFP manager, Karen manager Slayer. Cacao manager, Karen manager, Karen call the manager, Karen can I see a manager, Karen Kerr manager, Karen get your manager. We're in the Karen section. Karen manager, Karen manager, Karen manager. There are a lot of Karen managers. Karen manager seeker, Karen manager Bane. And I probably... Oh, I only got bronze because I'm not paying attention. Everyone take a drink. Karen manager Bane, Karen manager Bane, Karen manager Bringer. Karen manager please. Manager seeker, manager slayer, manager speaker. Karen McManager. Karen needs a manager. Karen speak manager, Karen speak manager. Okay, that's like Karen the manager. Karen to see the manager. Karen your manager. Karen needs a manager. Okay, we're out of them now. KFC manager. There's a lot of KFC managers for some reason. I'll skip over them. KFC manager Jeff. Knowledge manager. Koran manager. Lamp manager. Large manager, which is a Lalafell. Let me see the manager. Link shell manager. Logistics manager. Looking for a manager. Lund manager. Maid cafe manager. Mana manager. Manager Boomkins. Manager Karen. Okay, now we're in like the manager M's. Manager. Manager Middle. Manager Samurai. Manager San. Manager Seeker. Manager Seeker Karen. Manager Situation. Manager Wang.
Born to a shadow.
Oh, okay, I'll register. Massive Manager. Again, a Lalafell. McDonald's manager, of course. Middle manager, Mr. Manager. Lots of Mr. Managers. Naked manager. Oh, there's a Mrs. Manager. Okay. Office manager. Oil crew manager. OnlyFans manager. Ooh. Parsley manager. POM manager, Popeyes manager, product manager, project manager, properties manager, property manager. I will just commence. Pure manager, Ram Ranch. Oh god, this is... I've gone into a massive rabbit hole here.
And I am not sorry.
Regional manager, rice field manager, Rosetta manager. Scarlet manager, sales manager, Sean Cody manager, senior manager, shift manager, Shinra manager, Shizuru manager, Singo manager, Sirazu plant manager, site manager Ryan, solitaire manager, speak to a manager, special manager, stage manager, Starbucks manager, storage manager, store manager, there's a lot of those, suite manager, Taka manager, target manager, task manager, there's a lot of task managers. On to the next page. I think this is the last page now. Tempest plant managers, Tesco manager. We have a Tesco manager. Well, yeah, actually there are a lot of people called the manager and no apostrophes. The manager. I'm pretty sure there's like other manager on every single server. Let's see if there's one on Brynhildr. the manager, Gardsimer, Goblin, Cactor, Adamantoise, Exodus, Malboro, Lamia, Famfrit. Okay. There's not other manager on Brynhildr. Odin, the manager, Karen's Bane, Totally the manager, Toilet manager, Tommy voice manager, Toyota manager, or Toyota manager rather, Try Hard KFC manager. Okay, well, let's just get on with this. Now's your chance to be a big shot. Ow. No, I lost my fucking flare again. Oh fuck, I'm dead. Oh no, I'm good. Just survived.
I'm the one that's dead. And
I'm about to die. I think I should probably stop playing Black Mage. Sorry, what did you say, Noi?
I might have to go soon, so maybe
Alright.
this is my last one.
I think I probably should just call it a day today, actually. I'm like out of focus. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a day today. Hey, I didn't say I wasn't paying attention, I said I was out of focus. Potato. Alright, let me just quickly finish off reading the rest of these manager names since we're pretty much at the end. Trolley manager, Tacoma manager, Tyrone Whale manager, Walmart manager, Walmart manager, Walmart manager, Waltz manager, Warehouse manager, Wendy's manager. Where is the manager? Where is your manager? Your manager, your manager, your manager. Zenzai general manager is the last one on the list. And there you go. Thank you everyone for watching the stream today. And thanks, Noi and Young and Key and Cass for playing.
Thank you for inviting us, as always.
I hope that you all have a great evening. I will see you all on Friday. Until then, take care. Bye bye.